There we go. Set up a lot better. Let's angle this sucker. What up, gang? How y'all doing? Share this sucker all over. Alright, what do we got? 2 viewers? Shit. Come on, where y'all at? It's raining right now. I see that. Alright, we got 1 viewer. Come on, is that all I'm gonna get as a viewer? What the hell? Really? Just 1 person? 3? Okay, cool. I like that. Alright, that's probably all I'm gonna get. I've shared it all over. I guess the rest of you are busy. I get it. 4 o'clock. Oh, we got 5. Alright, let's go. Perfect. Welcome to the show. Welcome to a special edition of Wake and Bake. Your 4 o'clock in the afternoon Wake and Bake with Joey Blaze. Just got done watching the Rams game. What a victory. Good shit, Rams. 30-10 over the Deadskins. Always love getting the dub on them. You know how it goes. But anyways, anywho, it's time for your weekend recap and Keystone Corner. Here's how it goes. Ready? We kicked it off yesterday, 9 a.m. with Spartans X-Dogs. Spartans were victorious, 12-6. Good victory for the Spartans. More on that later in the week. Second game of the day, it was Program 7, Ruckus nothing in overtime. Instant classic. Great battle from start to finish. Both teams just fought it out. Brutal slugfest. In the end, though, it was the Cramley who came out victorious. 12 o'clock kickoff. It was Showtime 35, Warriors 13. Game, just not close. The Warriors jumped up early on, but as time went on, Showtime wore them down, took over, and just absolutely dominated the game. Warriors put up one of the best fights all year against Showtime, but just not enough at the end of the day to take them down. And in the final game of the day, it was Showtime 35, Broadax 0. Finally, let's get to Keystone. Look at the games earlier. Let's talk about it. First game of the day, gotta say, Villains TBT, that was the best game this week. We hyped up Warriors and Showtime. This week was all about TBT and the Reckless Villains. The hype, the build-up, this was awesome. It lived up to it. What a shootout. Boone versus TJ. If you have not watched it yet today, go on the Keystone YouTube channel. It's up in its entirety. If you can wait, I'll have the edited version out sometime later on in the week. What a game. What a battle it was. 32-31. Team Blunt Talk victorious over the Reckless Villains. This was just back and forth. Game started out, TBT couldn't move the ball early on, and then the Villains took a safety in the end zone. The ball sailed way over TJ's head, and then TBT drove the field and scored to make it 8-0 early. Villains responded fast to make it 8-6, but TBT twice took 2-score leads on the Villains. The Reckless Villains would not die. 15-6 it was in the second quarter before the Villains pulled it to 15-12. And then they took the lead as well to make it 19-15. We got it back 29-19 it was. Villains rallied back late. What a battle that was. They took a 31-29 lead, and the key play for us defensively was Damian Coates sacking TJ Williams on a conversion. Had he gotten that, it would have been a 3-point game, and we would have faced a tie game or a loss. 50 seconds were left. It was down to Chris Boone, and boy, did Chris Boone lead the way. He got TBT down the field. Awesome performance today by Boone and company. What a great game it was. What a battle. What a war. TBT, Reckless Villains. And to seal it off, Kyle Marshall with the game-winning field goal as time expired. to win it. 32-31. Instant fucking classic. Perhaps the game of the year in this area. By far. What a battle. What a war. A lot of props to everybody who played in that game. It was something to behold. Really excited about it. Really happy. What a great time it was. 32-31. TBT over Villains. Dwayne, I told you guys after the game, that's the championship. No disrespect to the Killer Bees, the Browns, or the Green Machine. No disrespect at all. None. No disrespect intended. But at 1:15, the big boys are playing on Thanksgiving Sunday. Hey, hold on, TJ. That's on your guy. Ron's got to learn to keep his mouth shut. Can't say the F word. He knows that by now. We've had that rule for 3 years. Got to learn it, man. And even if Ron didn't say that, Kyle's going to make that kick anytime. Kyle's going to make it. But no disrespect intended. There's going to be a part 3. We're not done yet. We're tied at 1. We gotta settle this on the field one last time. And it's got to be on the biggest stage. That's the only way this ends the right way. But what a game it was. TBT 32, Reckless Villains 31. I'm about to go inside and rewatch it on YouTube because what a freaking battle. That was 2 Titans facing off. And that was the best game perhaps in Keystone history. I don't think there ever was a game that exciting in the KFFL. That thrilling or came down to an ending like that. TBT Green Machine, on the other hand, was the opposite. TBT 42, Green Machine nothing. TJ, he may have missed an extra point, but he also made every other kick after that. He had one bad miss all day. Other than that, Kyle was golden. Money Marshall's what I'm going to start calling him. Money Marshall. Tuz, you want to get on and talk about this game? I'm available right now. But going back to Green Machine, TBT, 42-0 was the final of that one. Game just wasn't competitive. Green Machine didn't have anything. There won't be a Wednesday show for Keystone. It'll be the week after. Keystone's on hiatus next week, so I don't do shows. That's why I'm doing the recap now. But that was just not a close game. Green Machine came out, got skunked. We went through them. Easy win. Villains game. What a classic. What a war. If you have not watched Reckless Villains Team Blunt Talk, watch it now. Watch it tonight. Watch it anytime. YouTube, Keystone Flag Football League. What a game. Anyway, show plans for the week, because it's the portion of the Wake and Bake show where I do that. No Monday morning broadcast, because I know that, I know Boss is always watching. So thinking about it, thinking. Here's the plan. Right now, I got almost all of last weekend finished on terms of 9-man. I still got to do Green Machine, Reckless Villains. Bees and Browns are rendering. I still got to do all of the 5-man tournament. I have to do the 9-man stuff from over the weekend. So at some point, I'll get to this weekend's games. If not, like I said, just watch the lives, man. Watch the YouTube lives, shot in 1080p HD. You'll love it. It's great. It's perfect. It's what we need in 9-man. But yeah, we're going to publish all that. Show schedule. I did see where they moved the Thursday night game to next Monday. There is a chance that I do a show Wednesday and Thursday, but there's also a chance I do it Tuesday and Wednesday. It depends on what's going on with the NFL. If the NFL plays the Bills-Titans game on Tuesday night as scheduled, the show nights will be Wednesday for Washington County and Railroaders and Thursday for Clash of York. If, however, let's just say the NFL does not play Tuesday, I actually prefer to do Tuesday unless there's a game 7 of the finals. So look forward to probably be Wednesday and Thursday this week. Usually we don't do Thursday night shows whenever there's football, but this is a very unorthodox season in what has been a very unorthodox year. And we still got some more to go. We got more action next Saturday, beginning 9 a.m. We got a kickoff for you. Spartans and Ruckus. Should be a really good game. Ruckus has gotten the best of the Spartans all off season. We'll see what changes in between these games. Second game of the day should be another good one. Really looking forward to this one. Really think this is going to be a good game. Really hyped. Really excited. I think it's going to be a barn burner. I think this is going to be a battle to watch. I think that the winner of this game is going to get a lot of big positive momentum heading into the next one. I got Showtime and X-Dogs. That's a good matchup. Looking forward to that one. X-Dogs, they gotta compete, man. I don't know about their defense this year. Tough matchup against them. TJ says he's ready. Let me see if I can get him on. You better have headphones, Tuz. I am adding them on. 1:30 game the week after, or 12 o'clock game. Showtime Chaos. And then finally, the 1:30 kickoff, Warriors Chaos. Whew, pure chaos. More like poor chaos. And joining us right now is the reckless villain himself, TJ Williams. Welcome to Wake and Bake.
What's good, Joey? You got me hurt
man.
today. That's all I can say. Good game. I'm losing my voice, but hey, that was pretty fun.
I think that was possibly the best game in Keystone history. I don't think I've seen a better game up there than the one we put on there today.
Yeah. Hey, it's always fun, though, just to be out there. It don't matter who I play. I just like just being around you guys and just having a good time. That's really all it's about, for real. Win or lose, still a good thing. And I mean, it's tough to lose, but it's tough to lose like that, especially when, like, I'm friends with Boone, and I know Boone personally. He never kicks, and that's the way I got to take a loss. Like, come on, man. Come on. That hurts. But it's all good because I was about to say playoffs, it will be different.
Oh, playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs. Yeah, and shout out to Kyle Marshall too, because he did miss that first kick, which I never really ever see him miss. Joey, you was right about that. And it really did matter, like you said. He was going to hit it. That dude is a good kicker. But I know Kyle's been hurt, so I was thinking we could sneak one in there. But as you can tell, I mean, dude's automatic.
Very clutch kicker is Kyle Marshall. I have to say, like, it's a bold statement. He is one of the best kickers in 9-man, and he don't get any.
Yeah, he's tough. Yeah. And that dude, Kyle. Since we never really talk about kickers, like us not having a kicker, I mean, that's huge, like huge. So I gotta tip my hats off to the guys like Kyle, our Showtime kicker. Like, man, them guys are clutch, and without them guys, man, you can't even really run a football team, because that's the keyest part to the game, as you can see. Like, gotta have a kicker. We don't. We gotta go for 2, go for 1. It's pretty tough. You're missing out on points. So,
and they're hard to come by in this area too. There aren't many pure kickers left out there in this league.
Any way you think about it, Joey, I mean, without having kickers, like, dude, that could really hurt good teams, yo. You need a kicker. So any of y'all kickers, since a lot of people be talking they're good on skills, hey, y'all better start kicking because teams need kickers, man. That's all I can say. If y'all
You
know
must
any
say,
kickers, anybody on here looking to kick, hey, get in touch with me because we need one badly.
if any bench player is trying to get off the bench, your best bet may be to be a kicker at this point.
It's funny
If you can't
because
play, if you,
it's kind of
yeah,
funny, Joey, because when we stay after, guys be kicking it. Like, I mean, I ain't talking bad about Tyler, but I seen Tyler kick a 30, 40-yard field goal consistently. But even though it's no rush coming, but yo, practice kicking, man, because everybody say they want to play. I mean, kicker's the most important job, so you will get picked up. But
big
any
facts,
other
big
questions for
facts.
me, Joey? Can we talk about York coming up? That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's ain't much more to really cover of our game. Like I said, it was a battle, man. People have to watch it to really get a feel for what happened.
Yeah, just watch it. We're putting up a lot of points. It's not even really. I mean, it's a defense. That's a shootout, dog. You don't know how that can come. When people put up that many points, you know that they're doing something right. So,
Yeah, great offenses all around. But yes, Clash of York coming up this weekend. TJ Williams, you're putting in the Reckless Villains. Um,
hmm
how much of the squad you have in Keystone is going to be there, and how much of your squad is going to be different people from other teams?
um, well, right now we have like a core group of guys, but I'm gonna just say it on here. We're looking for more people. Not saying everybody send me a message. I really want to just keep the guys who basically play each other or stick together for the York. Not saying I want to build something outside of that because that's not what I want to do. I'm already on a team, but this weekend, we are kind of short numbers. If any guys from our league want to play, just get in touch with me. So that's all I can say. I can just open invite people play.
And I recommend anybody who is trying to get some circuit bump, this is your best shot. A local team heading out to York. Uh, have a lot of good
Yeah,
players on it. I think this
we
team
want.
has a real shot. We'll see what the bracket shows on Tuesday night when they
hmm
reveal it and see
I
just who the Grizzlies villains will face. Anybody you want to face in particular going into this tournament?
um nah, not really. I'm not really calling people out because we're just going to have fun. Guys, with me is just we want to do something. We don't want to sit around and not do anything. So we're just going to go see what we can do. I mean, I'm on Showtime, so ain't nothing else really for me to say. Just this weekend happened to be a lot of guys off. And, I got the team in Keystone, and those guys said they want to give it a try. So they did everything I asked. So all I can do is what they're asking me. So, and like I said again, any of our local guys that play in the league, Washington County or KFFL, the guys want to play, just speak up, man. So, but I appreciate you for having me on here, Joey, for real.
I appreciate you, TJ. Much respect out there for today. That was a day. That was one of those games that I'll never forget.
Yeah, and it's crazy because as much points as everybody left out there, the championship game may be a 50-point game because I'm not gonna lie, I watched the film and right now I'm just being honest. Both teams left a lot of points out there. Like
I get the feeling.
it could be like 40, it could be a 40-point game.
I can see us going
I
to three
really
overtimes.
Yeah, like me, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see like me sitting here saying it's just a shootout, yo. It don't matter the defense y'all play. I kind of play the same way as Boone, not technically like Boone, but similar. And you guys should be able to tell that because me and Boone always stuck together or been together. But when I'm on the field and he's on the field in Keystone, it's just gonna be a shootout. So that's all I can speak about. But I appreciate everybody who comes out, support, and stays after and watch all the games. And, I appreciate that. So,
We appreciate you, TJ. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for today's performance. This was a game that this league will never forget.
yeah. Well, thank you, Joey, for having me.
All right,
I'm gonna
TJ.
go watch some football. Y'all enjoy it, all right?
All right, TJ. Have a good night.
TJ Williams joining us. What a battle it was, man. Like, hey, shout out to the Villains jersey. Like, I'm digging this. I dig this color. Like this shade of blue with this shade of red. I mean, not as fancy as the TBT, but I still like it. I still like it. Much respect. Shout out Reckless Villains. Look forward to seeing you all at Clash of York. We'll be live for that next Sunday, 8 or 9 a.m. Waiting for a schedule. We'll see when. We're pretty stoked. We're excited. What a week ahead. Let's get ready and ball. Actually, I got a request randomly. I got Sean Taylor. All right. Sean Taylor wants to join in. He tried. Joe Aloisi attempting to join us via Sean Taylor. Did you have a request in, Ron? I didn't see a request from you. I didn't see one on there. I saw one that popped up for Sean. I don't know if Wee's going to try again. I'll give guys a second. If not, then I'll get ready to wrap this up. And I haven't even smoked yet. After last week's incident, I don't think I'm going to be smoking on air anymore. I got too much of a name, got too much of a profile. I think I should probably cut down on doing that stuff for a bit. I got a request. It is Ron Savage. Declined. Bro, why are you declining? You said you wanted in. Now you're declining.
Here we go. Now we got him.
What's up, man?
Man, you working?
I'm sick, man.
You're sick.
Yeah, man, we better whip y'all ass.
Better not have COVID.
Nah, I'm just angry that we took an L.
Never take L's. That's what you were telling me the other day.
On point, man. That's the beauty of having a kicker, man. We need a kicker, man.
Honestly, like, yeah, that's the bit. When I first started TBT, like, Kyle was one of the first players I hit up because I was like, we got to have Kyle at least.
Got to. I'm trying to steal Kyle. Kyle is a great kicker, man.
Kyle is the best kicker in the fourth state. Like, right now, I don't think there is a better kicker than Kyle Marshall. Maybe there is. I just haven't seen it. I know Showtime's got a hell of a kicker. I just don't see him do much field goals because, they always score touchdowns.
Yeah, man. And that's what, especially going out on the circuit, man, that is like the biggest key, going out on the circuit is having a kicker. That can be a game changer right there.
It is a game changer. Like, in the circuit, you only get 48 minutes to play ball. You got to make the most of that time.
Yeah. I just knew, man, that was a shootout, though. I ain't never been comfortable with an L like I'm comfortable with this one, because both teams, they played their ass off to the very end, to the clock hit 0, so I really felt like it was just a shootout today. It was a real good day. Oh my God, man. I just knew I was going to have a good day on offense.
You had a beast day on offense. Your biggest mistake, though, your mouth cost you late in the game.
And that's crazy, man. We've been
What
talking like
happened,
that
though?
all.
What caused you to
All
yell
right,
out loud?
so I was talking. Hatch was talking to our sideline. And I was telling Hatch like, shut the fuck up, talking to them. But I didn't scream and I didn't yell it. It was, how they just got in the ref's heads and got to screaming, and he just called it.
Mm-mm.
But I feel like I lost that game, man, and it's weighing on me. I've been doing push-ups all day. Every time I think about it, I drop it to 50.
It's tough, man. It really is. Like that's a hard way to lose, especially because you played your ass off too. Like you took the bruises and bumps along the way. I was scared for you that one play when you got kicked in the head. That looked bad.
Man, that's because Cole he pushed me, man. Yep, I'm on my AJ shit. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. Fuck all that. Cole pushed me and Thad finished me off with a knee. So yeah, it ain't really hurt. It just felt like I had a whiplash, but I bounced back 2 plays later, man. It wasn't about shit.
Yeah, you did good.
But y'all guys played a hell of a game, man. You guys played a hell of a game. It's definitely better than that first game.
Yeah. I will say we came out looking a lot better than the first game. We'll see what happens Thanksgiving, man. Like I said on live earlier, in my opinion, I think we're going to play in the championship. I don't see Villains losing the Browns or Green Machine at this point. And I think you guys got the 1 seed. Your biggest challenge, however, is going to be the killer bees ahead in the form of their star quarterback, Dirt Boy.
We ain't trying to hear that shit, man. That's all they got is Dirt Boy. Wait, they ain't got nothing.
They got BJ?
They ain't got nothing. BJ, oh my God. You know what? You right. I'm gonna start trying to play like BJ is not a monster when he on the field, man. He's a baller, man. But we not worried about that shit, man. We not worried about that shit at all.
On Houston too.
Larry got to get the ball to him.
I'll say it was the Browns he played, but Larry showed a lot of poise in the pocket. He showed a lot of patience. He did good in that first game.
Because he had time and patience in the pocket. He had to rush and do nothing. They played the Browns. Who was rushing him? Nobody. Come on now. All credit where credit is due. He won the game for him, but that's the Browns. We can have our best linemen go out there and play quarterback and beat the Browns.
I mean, we had 8 guys against them.
Yeah, they some shit. Ain't trying to hear that. Yeah, we got a couple of guys from the Cram over there. They keep talking. They talk their shit every day in the chat, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Cram, man, shout out to Polo, man. Polo had a dog ass game today.
Polo was a monster out there, man. He was big for us.
Man. He did his damn thing out there. And he told me last night, he's like, bro, y'all not gonna be able to guard me. Luke wanted to guard him all game. I let Luke guard him all game.
He balled out, man. It was a great performance all around. Like I said, this was a battle. Like, this was an epic battle. Like,
it was an instant classic. It was an instant classic, man. Like that back and forth shootout. I ain't had a game like that in a while, and like just the feeling like being up top and then losing it at the very end. I can't. Like, we lost that game to ourselves, me and my mouth. Penalties and just giving up yardage, man. Like, shit that we knew was coming because we know, Boone's got a kicker and we knew what he was trying to set up, and we didn't capitalize on defense, man.
Yeah, you gave Boone too much time. 50 seconds is way too much time for Boone.
Too much time.
Too much time. Boone asked how much time was left. They said 50 seconds. He said, "Oh, that's perfect."
Too much time. That's too much fucking time for Boone, man. I kept telling my guys, say, man, get to that man, bro. I don't think we had a sack today.
I think you had one or two. I remember somebody. I think somebody got back in there at one point. I remember a sec.
Oh no, you right, you right. Yeah, with Boone rolling out, I love when Boone rolled out because I know I could just sit in the middle of the field because he throw it back. I'm gonna chase that down, and anything come across my face, I'm taking that. I read like that pick interception, man. I saw that shit from a mile away. I saw that shit from a mile away. As soon as I seen Tyler coming across, I was really coming to lay the wood on that man. I was ready to lay him out for real. I said, no, I'm gonna go for. When I seen the ball was too high, I said, no, I'm gonna go for the ball. And if he wasn't so quick with the hands, that was 6 for real.
Yeah, no, I agree. That happens.
But like I said, I got nothing but the utmost respect for Boone and TBT. But I'm gonna talk my shit every chance I get.
Well, I know. I respect that.
By the way, TJ is still the best quarterback in the KFL. I don't care what nobody say.
He's making a strong case for MVP this season.
Yep. If the league don't give him MVP, I'm definitely gonna give him his own personal trophy.
We'll see what happens at the Keystone Awards at the end of the season.
Yeah, man. No bullshit, man. It was a great season, man. I can't wait to the playoffs. I really can't wait to York though. York, I'm excited to go to York.
Should be a good time in York, man. I'm looking forward to it as well. Next weekend we will be live, Clash of York.
Oh yeah. I'll see you later, man. Y'all have a good day.
You too, Ron.
Ron Savage joining us. Really looking forward to Clash of York next week. Really looking forward to flag football in general. We got a show soon. We got a lot to do. I'm going to go get high. I'll see you all later.